That was my audience. Asphalt, as hot as the sun, sweat pouring off your body. Your mind telling you just can't make it. Your limbs are losing all motorization skills. And it's just you and your opponent. Both of you have the same common goal, just to win and to just finish the game without passing out. Who does that even sound appealing to? Well, me. Hello, my name is Jacob Smith, and I'm here to talk to you guys about the fundamentals of tennis. Today I'll be going over 3 key fundamentals. First, the point system, then the 3 types of tennis, and also the different strokes. The point system is one of the most unique in all sports. You start off with love, which is 0. Love comes from the French word loaf, which means egg. Egg just resembles the 0 shape. It then goes to 15, 30, 40, and then that's the game. And the occurrence that 2 players get to 40 at the same time, it is called deuce. And then the next player to win the next point, it is their advantage. After that advantage, if they win the very next point, they end up winning the game. Along with that, with each match, you have point, and after you win 4 points, you go to game, and there's 6 games in every set, and then you end up going to a set, which, depending on if you're playing men's professional or just regular, it's either a 3 or a 5 set match. And then after those, you end up winning the entire match. Now let's go on to the 3 types of tennis. Let's start with singles. Singles is played by either a man or a woman playing against a same-sex opponent. They play with the single lines. We then have doubles, which is played with either 2 men versus another 2 men, or 2 women playing against another 2 women. Other than that, we also have another kind of doubles called mixed doubles. That is played with both a woman and a man playing against another woman and man. With singles, you have 2 players on the opposite sides of the net, and they play with the inner boundary lines. With doubles, you have the 4 players, 2 on one side and 2 on the other side. They play with the boundaries on the outer limit. With mixed doubles, they have the same rules as doubles, normal doubles, except the 4 players are going to be 2 women and 2 men. Also, they play with the same outside boundary levels. Now we've talked about that, let's go on to the different strokes. The different strokes include the forehand, the backhand, the lob, the serve, the volley, and the smash. Now let's go over each and every one of those. And instead of just explaining them, I will also show you a picture of what they all look like. To start, we will start with the forehand. The forehand is played with the opponent's strong side. As you can see, they start in a backwards motion into a follow through. With the backhand, there's 2 types. You either got the double-handed or you have the one-handed. The double-handed, as you can see here, is with 2 hands on the racket together and coming through. The one-handed is simple as it says, one-handed. Grab onto the racket and just come through with it. Let's also go over the lob. The lob is a defensive play where if you have your opponent at the net, you end up hitting a shot that looks like a rainbow over the opponent's head. This is normally sent to the back of the court, causing a hard play to get back. The smash. The smash is used when an opponent tries to put a lob over you, and you end up, as it says, smashing the ball away from the opponent. It looks a lot like a serve, which is you're actually just coming over and hitting the ball over your head and hit any way away from your opponent. You also have something called the volley. The volley is any shot where you are up by the net and the opponent hits it to you and you just use it's a shot that's with a slice. So you can either hit it away from them, hit a short shot, or a drop shot, which just is an easy way of winning the point. Our last thing we're going to talk about is the serve. The serve is the shot that is one of the most important. It is the one that starts off all points. The serve can be either a flat shot, a topspin shot, which is a shot that has curvature down, a slice, which has a velocity that ends up making it go off to either the left or the right. And with it, as you can see in the picture, you simply throw the ball over your head and you end up coming down and hitting it. You hit the ball in the court across from you in what is called the service box. Now you've known a lot of the fundamentals now of tennis, and I hope that you guys will also find the same great love of tennis as I do, and hopefully you won't judge it like a lot of other people have without giving it a try. Thank you guys for your time.